Sometimes a few strategic upgrades can make the difference between a slow sale and a bidding war. But the question is, how do you know if it's worth it? Let's talk about when it makes sense to invest a little more into a probate property before selling. Here's the thing. When you sell a probate home, it's not just a real estate deal. It's part of your loved one's final financial story. In North Carolina, proceeds from the home sale often need to pay estate debts, taxes, and expenses before any inheritance is distributed. So the more value you can create through smart improvements, the better for everyone involved. But here's the reality. Many heirs unknowingly leave tens of thousands of dollars on the table, either by skipping simple improvements or by overspending on upgrades that don't actually raise the home's final sale price. Finding the right balance, maximizing value without wasting time or money is the key. Let's start with the simple, budget friendly moves that almost always deliver a big return. Deep clean the entire home. Now, this sounds basic, but a professional deep clean, carpets, windows, appliances, can completely change the buyer's first impression. Declutter ruthlessly. Remove personal items, old furniture, anything that makes the home feel smaller or outdated. Really, you'll want to think minimalist here. Wide open spaces help buyers imagine their own lives there. Try fresh, neutral paint. Repainting walls in soft grays, whites, or beiges modernizes a home instantly. It's one of the highest ROI investments you can make. Next, you'll want to boost curb appeal. Tidy up the yard, trim shrubs, and plant fresh flowers. Simple landscape fixes can add 5 to 10% to your final sale price. And finally, make those minor repairs. Leaky faucets, loose doorknobs, missing outlet covers, these are red flags for buyers. Knock out a punch list of small fixes. It builds trust that the home was well cared for. In many cases, for less than $2,000, you can dramatically raise the home's appeal and final price. Let me share a real world example. Last year, I worked with a family in Wake County who inherited their grandmother's home. It was structurally sound, but felt really dated. Floral wallpaper, old carpeting, overgrown shrubs. We made a plan. Remove the wallpaper and paint the walls a soft gray. Replace the carpet with affordable laminate flooring. Hire a landscaper for one day to clean up the front yard. Deep clean everything. Result, the home sold for almost $50,000 more than it would have in its original condition. Smart, strategic improvements can pay off exponentially, especially in today's competitive North Carolina market. Now, there are times when bigger updates can make a major difference, but you have to be strategic. You want to consider larger investments if the home has major safety issues. Roof leaks, foundation cracks, electrical hazards, these issues must be disclosed and can kill deals. Fixing them upfront can preserve the home's value. You'll want to consider larger investments if you're in a hot market. In cities like Raleigh, Cary, Apex, and Durham, buyers pay top dollar for move-in ready homes. A basic kitchen refresh, new cabinet hardware, updated light fixtures, or resurfaced countertops can yield 3 to 5 times return. And finally, larger investments may be needed if the property is worth $500,000 or more. Buyers expect modern, updated features. Minor upgrades can help you avoid massive price reductions. I do want to caution you when it comes to those larger expenses. Don't over-improve. Probate buyers understand homes might be slightly outdated. Aim for move-in ready, not brand new. And always, always, always run the math first. Like regular real estate, when you're dealing with a probate property, not every project makes sense. There are some things you want to avoid, like full kitchen or bathroom remodels. These are high costs and have a long timeline. Expensive landscaping overhauls. Small cleanups matter more. You'll also want to avoid some of the specific luxury upgrades like custom closets, fancy appliances, or new pools. The goal is to appeal to the widest range of buyers without spending months or tens of thousands of dollars getting there. Here's the step-by-step action plan I recommend. First, hire a North Carolina savvy realtor that you've interviewed and you're confident can handle the transaction. Second, get a pre-listing inspection to spot issues early. Third, create a high-impact, low-cost improvement plan. Fourth, invest wisely in cleaning, painting, and minor repairs. Fifth, list the home at the right price based on the updated conditions. And then sixth, communicate with heirs early and often to avoid delays. Selling a probate home can feel emotional, but with a plan and the right professional team, you can protect the estate's value and move forward with confidence. Maximizing a probate property's value isn't about making it perfect. It's about making smart choices that create results. If you're navigating probate here in North Carolina and need advice, I'd love to be a resource for you. If you want more probate real estate advice, don't forget to subscribe and feel free to leave your questions in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.